And that's actually the best place to start, is what is your self-interest in adding a partner, and really considering the why. So are you looking at maybe economies of scale? Are there opportunities to maybe save money on overhead by sharing rent and utilities and the cost of an associate or an assistant with one or more other owners? My name is Angela Campion of Campion Law, LLC, and today I spoke about expanding your practice and adding a partner, what you need to know. Some of the benefits are more touchy-feely, like it's lonely being a solo practitioner. By adding a partner, you're able to share information with them, speak freely about client matters, bounce ideas off of them. Also, it's sort of fearful when you enter into solo practice, and by having someone else in the boat with you, there's less fear that it might sink. So there's a nice benefit also with just having someone else to sort of share the risk with. Other benefits include the potential to maybe attract larger clients, or the ability to sort of add a complementary practice area to your own. So either if you want to expand and be the go-to boutique firm for a certain area, or have someone within your practice that you can refer to if it's an area outside of your specialty. One of the biggest drawbacks to having a partner is the loss of flexibility and freedom. And one of the nicest things about being a solo practitioner is you're in charge. By adding a partner, you'll now share financial information, your conflicts of interest potentially will increase. You might have personality or habits that don't necessarily match one another, and you'll have to deal with that as joint owners of the business. Once you've decided to add a partner or multiple partners, there's some very specific administrative tasks that need to take place. And one of the first things you'll need to decide is what the structure of your business is going to be. If you're going to just be a partnership, or if you're going to file documentation at a state level to be a limited liability partnership, a limited liability company, or a service corp. If you decide to do that, you need to file specific documents with the Department of Financial Institutions. You'll also need to file a limited liability legal practice registration statement, and that's an annual requirement where you have to substantiate your malpractice coverage. You'll also want to look into malpractice coverage and making sure you increase that appropriately. You'll also want to look into and make sure that you have a written ownership agreement. And it's very important in that agreement to set forth what your initial contributions are, what your management responsibilities will be, how you're sharing profits and losses, and then what your exit strategy is. So upon death or disability or retirement or loss of license, how you're going to handle the transition away from joint ownership. There are lots of great resources actually at both of the law libraries in Wisconsin. In addition, the State Bar has several of those lovely brown binders that have good forms as well as analysis on the different types of ownership agreements that you might have depending on the entity that you choose. That's a good starting point. From those forms, I would make sure that you tailor them exactly to what you and your other owners have agreed upon in terms of how you will share the profits and losses and the management responsibilities and the transition of ownership as one of you or more of you decide to exit the business.